Welcome back. If everything goes as planned, Lagos will be making history as having the largest rice mill in this part of the African continent by 2019. Members of the State Executive Council received assurance of its completion from contractors during the inspection of the project and others in Ikorodu, Imota, and Agboa.
The ongoing construction of Lagos State Mega Rice Mill in Imota is the first point of visit for the team of project inspectors, comprising members of the Lagos State Executive Council. A large portion of land is designated to accommodate the rice mill, which has been under construction for some time, as well as other facilities that will serve as an industrial hub in the area. The inspection team are taken round the project by the contractors handling it. After the tour, they are briefed on the different stages and components of the rice mill project and the proposed industrial park.
The rice mill is basically enclosed within this area over here. This is going to be a 32-ton per hour rice mill, which presently would be one of the largest of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa. As part of the rice mill, we have a proposed warehouse, which is where we just came from the existing rice mill. The existing rice mill is going to be cleared so that we can build a 6,000 square meter facility to store all the rice, finished rice products. This warehouse would also serve us, as you heard from the Commissioner for Agric, that we're expecting 250 containers. So this warehouse is going to be very, very instrumental. We have water storage for up to 4 million liters, or about two and a half days. And we have a water treatment plant as well. And in terms of the treatment of water and all the effluent from the rice mill, we also have an effluent treatment plant here. What we are trying to do as well is to try and be environmentally friendly. So much of the water that is discharged will be retreated for use within the rice mill.
We've done all the pad bases for the perimeter fence. You'll be able to see as we walk around. We've done all the pad bases, and we are at the stage of doing the in-situ columns, and we're already doing the precast walls for the entire perimeter fence, which is about 5 kilometers. In the next 2 weeks, we'll get into the phase of the internal roads. There are about 4 roads within the rice mill, and then you equally have drains within the rice mill.
The rice mill is expected to be one of the largest in Africa, as explained by the Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure.
This is 32 ton. The closest thing we have in Nigeria is 16. And we went to see one in India that is about 8 metric ton. So this is the biggest capacity anywhere. And it will supply the southwest. And it will put a lot of people to work. You can imagine all the farmers that will be growing the rice, the people processing the paddies and transporting it to this place. So the capacity, the potential to create work for about 250,000 or more is there. Between August and October, this place will be jumping because things will be putting together. So by January, we are starting to do the testing, make sure everything runs very well.
The proposed mill, which is of 32 metric tons per hour production, is projected to facilitate the creation of over 200,000 jobs across the agricultural value chain. It will also involve the cultivation of about 32,000 hectares of farmland to produce rice paddy, equating an estimated 130 million kilograms of processed rice, an equivalent of 2.6 million of 50 kilograms bags of rice annually. Not far from the rice mill is the proposed Imota Regional Foodstuff Market, where the present Mile 12 market and major ones within the axis will be relocated. The market is designed to meet the challenges which the present Mile 12 market and others constitute to the environment. The contractor explains that the first phase of the project, which will accommodate about 1,500 shops, is already at a 75% completion stage.
Our approach to it was to go to Mile 12 and do an assessment of what is existing. And based on that, we did our projections for expansion, growth, which is a natural consequence of any functional market. And then we came up with this design.
But the project is being delayed by the rough terrain.
Between the upper end and the lower end, we have a displacement of about 12 to 15 meters. So that has called for a level of terracing for the markets to make it very user friendly.
If you ever drive along Ikorodu, you see the impact of the market on the traffic. So the main thing is move everybody there. So instead, not only doing phase 1, we are going to do phase 2 also, because once you start the work, you don't want to be construction along with people doing marketing, shopping or doing other things. So it becomes dangerous. So now we're going to do everything, and we'll be able to move everybody all around. So this particular market becomes the center, the focus for everybody coming from different places.
The second phase of the project is expected to have facilities including fire stations, drainage system, power stations, sewage treatment, a 1,000 capacity car park, and over 100 capacity trailer park, amongst others. At Agbowa, still in Ikorodu, a 2.7-kilometer Agbowa-Timberville road is under construction. The road leads to the Agbowa-Timberville Sawmill, where the Okobaba Sawmill in Ebutemeta will be relocated.
Currently, the contract for the person doing the Timberville has been terminated because of shortfall in delivery. For the traders, they are very much interested in coming. We've met them on several occasions, and the last time we met them was last week. So they are waiting for us, and that is why we are here to see that the two outstanding portions are delivered, and hopefully within the second half of this year we should be able to achieve the target of bringing them from Okobaba area in Ebutemeta to this place.
The road itself will be delivered by September, and the bridge by end of September, and the bridge will be delivered by the end of October. The decompile will take about a month further than the road. And before the delivery of the decompile, while we deliver the road, we're going to create an access so that people planning the road can still utilize the road to access the Timberville itself.
The tour ends at Odo-Nosai and Delu housing scheme. The Commissioner for Housing, Mr. Gbolahon Lawal, leads other members of the team to inspect the project, which is amongst the 17 government-built estates incorporated into the rent-to-own housing scheme.
Presently, our rent-to-own policy captures this estate, and we are struggling that before the end of third quarter, that is before October, we should be able to have like 95% completion.
These projects, when completed, will boost the economy of Ikorodu and attract more investors to the area.
This week's edition of Dateline Lagos ends on that note. Thank you for watching. Join us again for another package next week, God willing. I'm Loretta Chiogo. Bye-bye.